Good afternoon and welcome to the June 6th meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority. May we have roll call, please?
Yes. Authority members Agajanian.
Present.
Garpetian. Najarian.
Here.
Farazian.
Here.
Sinanian.
Here.
Chair Devine.
Here. Next item.
The agenda for the June 6, 2017 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Friday, June 2nd, 2017 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
And next.
Next is approval of minutes.
I'll move for A.
Second.
Okay, without objection, the minutes stand as approved as submitted. Next item.
Next item is oral communications. No cards were submitted for this portion.
Okay, and let it be noted that the mayor has arrived. Next item, please.
Is there any authority member or staff comments?
Any comments from anyone? Okay, I'd like to make a few. First of all, we were honored and happy to attend two ribbon cutting ceremonies in the last week. One was for the amazing ACE 121 affordable housing project that is we've done in conjunction with the YMCA. It was a fabulous ceremony, and I know that all of the people, the residents, are so happy to be there. I happened to run into one at the Memorial Day event, and she came over to me and she just said, I just want to thank all of you for providing this housing for myself and my family. So it's a wonderful occasion. If you get a chance, you might want to stop by to the gallery. There are particular works of art that have been produced by the residents, and they're quite fascinating and really very good. So that's on 121 Kenwood. So you might want to stop by there. Today we had the honor and privilege of ribbon cutting for the Lemley Lofts. And that is in conjunction with the Lemley Theater and the Panda Inn, which will be coming soon. It's going to be a very exciting addition to our arts and entertainment district. It's sure to be a popular place and to liven up that particular section. So congratulations to staff on a job well done in both projects. I know it takes a lot of work, a lot of time. These things don't happen overnight. It takes a lot of work, and so I thank you all, and we all appreciate the work that you're doing. I also want to mention one other thing, and that is that the Altana, which is the mixed-use apartment structure development on Central and Doran, received the Golden Nugget Award. And this is a very, prestigious award for multifamily community developments between 10 and 100 dwelling units. So it's kind of an affirmation of the DSP. It is a very nice-looking architectural structure. And so congratulations to everyone that was connected with that development as well. That's the Golden Nugget Award. So thank you. Those are all my comments. Would anybody now like to add?
I think you got the Golden Nugget Award because you got to pay a Golden Nugget each month to live there. They're luxurious and very nicely appointed, but they are the high end.
Yeah. I think you could be right. You could be right. Any other comments?
In all fairness, it is one of the more pleasant-looking buildings on Central, and I hope that Lemley Lofts gets completed sometime soon. I hope they actually finish the building so that the ribbon cutting can be meaningful.
Right. Everyone's waiting. I know everyone's waiting for the Panda Inn to return and for the theaters.
Let's finish the building first.
Yes, okay. Councilmember Najarian.
I'm sorry for sort of jumping in and out, but one of the discussions that maybe several of us had with Mr. Nathanson and his leasing agents is that they would cooperate with us in giving us the demographics of the renters that are getting those apartments. I know that's been a big question. To us, who is renting these places? What do they do? Where do they live? How many in the unit? And how many cars do they have? And what alternative transportation? They said that they would cooperate with us and give us that information as it's compiled and as their leasing increases. So that might be interesting at some point, maybe turn it into a report or a summary for council or the housing authority to look at.
Yeah, well, I know that I'm often asking, I try to do it regularly, like every 6 months, ask what is the, how are these developments doing? What is the occupation of, how, you know, what's the term I'm looking for? The occupancy of the units, the percentage. So I'm glad to hear that they're willing to go along with that. Are there any other comments? Yes.
Ms. Devine, we did receive a letter from Housing Authority, your member Kelly, informing us of his resignation from this body. We just want to inform the rest of your colleagues of that information.
Yeah.
And I was going to announce that with regret because I feel that he did a fantastic job, and it's sad to lose him. But we thank him for his service, his much appreciated comments, and we wish him the best of luck in whatever he endeavors. And I know he would like to remain as a volunteer in our community and a part of the community, so I wish him the best in those endeavors. Does anyone else have a
Thank you for those comments.
Najarian?
And I would recommend that if he is so inclined to come forward and accept some recognition for his service, I know we would all be happy to do that. I'm not sure if he's has such a mind, though, to come out and receive those sort of public accolades. But if we could ask him, I think it would be great.
Nice. But it is with regret that we accept his resignation. Are there any other comments?
No, I just want to mention that Mr. Kelly was a great addition to our board here at Housing Authority, and he was very active. He went to all the events, and he knew about all the projects previous projects and the upcoming projects. He was very involved, and it's sad to see him resign, but I think there are other issues that it takes priority to this board. And
I believe he was involved in the advisory board too, before coming to this board.
Would this be an appropriate time to announce to the community on how this appointment occurs to the Housing Authority?
Well, if I can add something to it, I want to address that as well. Not only was Joe Kelly a pleasure to work with, he was a great addition and member to our Housing Authority, but I'm proud that I was one of the individuals who interviewed him for the position, along with Councilmember Najarian. And I think we made a very good choice. I think he contributed a lot to the Housing Authority, and I regret to see him go. But I guess now a new opportunity arises for any other individuals who'd like to join the Housing Authority, and for them to apply by submitting their application to whom, Mr. Ochoa?
Through Community Development Department.
The at-large Housing Authority members are recruited from our Section 8 program. We have both a senior and could be a non-senior. They both could be seniors, but at least one of them needs to be a senior. We typically ask the mayor and the housing chair to interview those people, as you referenced, Mr. Sinanian, those interested in being a member of the Housing Authority, and then that recommendation is brought forward for confirmation by the full City Council. We last did this recruitment 2 years ago with Mr. Kelly. There is still a list of people that you two gentlemen had interviewed. We could also make announcements amongst the program participants for those that would like to be involved. And then we would bring those to, again, the chair and the mayor and the chair, and you could start an interview and selection process.
Excuse me. Is there any qualification for being a housing member?
Only that they are part of that Section 8 program. And we would like to see, and you all know, and you've talked about Mr. Kelly's involvement, we'd like to see somebody that is involved. Ms. Parazian can tell you the work that she does in studying it and then the input that she gives. So it is truly somebody that is as an equal among you and on this authority. And so we do want somebody that is engaged and will lend their opinion.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Any other comments, questions? Next item, please.
No other items on this agenda.
So do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
second.
And we are adjourned at 3:17.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the June 6, 2017 Glendale City Council meeting, joint meeting of Glendale City Council and Glendale Housing Authority. May we have a roll call, please?